Pollination. There are two types of pollination, self-pollination and cross-pollination, which I have already done in the previous class. Now, modes of cross-pollination. The agency which transfers pollen grains from the anther of one flower to the stigma of different plants, being animorphins, water hydrophily, insects entomophily, birds ornithopily, and bats cystotrophily. Now ornithopily, what is ornithopily? Plants produce enormous amount of pollen. A single plant, Pollination annua, has been estimated to produce 1,35 crores 2 lakhs pollen grains. There is very large number of animorphic plants, big and small, and each of these flowers, the pollen grains are small, light, smooth, and dry. Pollen of the some flowers are said to blow to large distance, about 1,300 kilometers. In some plants, as in the pinus, pollen grains are winged. The flowers are usually unisexual. Some plants, the mulberry, are born independent catkins which can be exhaled freely and suck of their pollen in airs. The flowers may have borne in long axis, as in the grasses and much above the leaf. The anther are versatile to accelerate in all directions and all the tips of the filaments. The triticale filaments are very long. Insectivorous flowers have adequate devices to catch airborne pollen grains with utmost efficiency. For this, the stigma is usually large and regularly and glass and brush, like as in the type. And this is this figure is this one is discharge of male gametes into synergy and movements of the sperms. Movements of the sperms are into the egg and other into the central cell. This figure shows enlarged view of appendix. This is plasma, this one is central cell, this is nucleus, and this one is piliform apparatus, and here this is male gametes. And this figure shows enlarged view of appendix showing entry of pollen tubes into synergy. How the pollen grains enter the synergies. This figure is longitudinal sections of the flowers showing growth of pollen tube, or you can say pistil showing past pollen tube growth. This is pollen tubes. This one is pollen tubes. This is polar nuclei. This one is egg cells, and this are synergies. And we see that pollination is one of the important phenomena occurring in the plant kingdoms, and self-pollination occurred in the same plants, whereas in cross-pollination maybe in self plants or maybe in one plants in another plants. The pollen grains transfers enter to stigma, and this is very important topic. And you will see that if we marriage in the same caste, same species, or we can marry in the another caste. That's why in the olden days also people are saying that cross is always intelligent, more intelligent than the self. That's why some in the Brahman caste also is seven जो है जनरेशन देखा जाता है कि कोई गोत्र जो है मैच नहीं करेगा, है ना। डिफरेंट गोत्र का 7 पीढ़ी पेरेंट्स की ओर से और 7 ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स की ओर से भी देखा जाता है कि they will not tally male or female, boys and girls. Similarly, we are seeing that hybrid gives more yields than the ordinary crops. So cross pollination, cross is always more better than self. That's. Thank you.